It's episode 100 of the vlog today. Who thought we'd make it this far? So much to get done today. First order of business is getting a tripod that actually supports the weight of the new camera, which is clearly not this one. So that goes on the shopping list. We then need to sort out this area that I've not even touched yet. The new studio, that needs to be sorted today. We need to go and fetch Sproglet from his residential place in Boston. We need to take him to the doctors to hopefully get his new medicine sorted out. And then somewhere in amongst all of that, I also need to edit together the best of season 1 of the vlog video that's going to come out probably over the Easter weekend, with some of the highlights of the first 100 episodes, all ready for the grand relaunch tomorrow, where it all begins again and we start to count down towards my last day at work. It's going to be epic. The tripod's really annoying me. Should I stand at this angle? Does that make it more bearable to watch? But it's already nearly lunchtime. We all slept in after a hectic few days. We need to get in the car, go and get him from there, and maybe buy a rug on the way, because the echo in this room is also a problem. Right, last stop before we head to Boston. We're looking for rugs slash soundproofing slash some kind of furniture type stuff for the new studio. So we come to the rug shop. Can we get one of those elephants?
Yeah.
Can I have this rug? Really? Is that big enough? Bearskin? No, that could go on the wall. I don't know what size to get.
The biggest, I guess. That red one.
What, this massive carpet thing?
Or this. Yeah.
How much is something like this? Do they have prices on them?
I don't know.
A small one like this, 30 quid. I wonder if we might be better off getting an offcut of carpet. I'm not paying £130 for a rug. What I do quite fancy, which I saw yesterday, is this chair for doing videos on. I came in yesterday. I'm not paying £130 for a rug, that's crazy talk. Where'd you get offcuts of carpet from?
Carpet shop.
We need to go to a carpet shop. Well, we weren't planning on being cushion shopping today.
You're doing.
How much are cushions? Seriously, only a tenner? Should we just get one of each? Do you want a cushion?
No.
How can you not want one of these cushions? Look at the size of them. Why? Is that a chair? Yeah, it's got a padded top. That's so cool. How much is that? Hold that. £20.
That's not bad.
I don't think it would take the weight. It's got a padded top though, which is cool. I'm not going to buy a cushion.
Look at them.
They are cool. But they're too big. Oh, they've got different ones behind as well.
Yeah.
If they had a green arrow one, I'd buy it.
No Scarface now?
No. Do you want an Audrey Hepburn one? This shop's great. And what have you got there?
This one. And all.
You know they're not Nuka-Cola, don't you?
Yeah,
but you want them anyway.
But if one.
Show me what you've got.
If one bottle top is worth one cap, how many caps?
That is cool. That's very cool.
If I don't need to eat. That one.
So it got lights on.
Yeah.
Does that actually light up?
I think so.
That's really, really cool then.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
These are all.
Where are you going to put that?
No.
Is that for the studio?
No. Oh, I want. I've only got one.
Buy it then if you want it. there's a definite feeling for vlog episode 100 that loads of little story threads are coming to a close today, and it's awesome. I like the way where if you look hard enough at life, or over on a Football Manager channel, the way you look at how stuff sort of fits together into stories on there. If you really look hard enough, it's really easy to pick out these story arcs, story threads, and where the new stories begin and other stories end. And we've got a few ending off just because it's vlog episode 100. So we've just been to see the CAMS doctor, the one who prescribed Sproglet with his anxiety medication originally, going back 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks ago now, and he's agreed to double his medication. We've already seen a massive improvement in him since he's been on that medication. It's now going to double. Fingers crossed that is the start of him returning to school, because as much as we've made these little baby steps, little improvements over the course of the last 100 days that we've documented and we've gone through, and you've watched all this with us, we really do want that bit to tie off and finish now. We want him to be back at school. It's where he needs to be, and fingers crossed, going up from the 1 ml to 2 ml of this medication will just be the catalyst that pushes him over the edge and he decides to return to school. So that will be awesome. We're at the stump, by the way. They're just there. There you go. They're coming now. So I imagine they'll come over and say hello. We've not seen him for a few days. He's very talkative, very chatty. Again, I don't know how much of it is the medication, how much of it is the respite thing. It's been a really good week and he's benefiting from it massively. Say hello to the camera.
Hello to camera.
There.
Come in.
There you go. He wants me to come in. Why? What's in
Lego's
there?
doing.
The Lego stump. Awesome.
They're starting. So. Have a look.
2, 3, 4. So what have we got here?
Going to take it to the master builder.
So he's paying for a brick
Yep.
to go towards building the stump out of Lego.
Yep.
Cool.
Andy, come here. Anderson, what?
Did you want to put it on?
Do you want to put it on, Andy?
Listen to the Lego one. We'll listen ropes.
Do you want to put the brick on?
With the ropes.
That's yours to keep as a memento.
Andy, sorry.
No.
It's alright.
With the ropes.
Listen to this man, look.
That one on there.
Yeah.
Can you do
The
that?
only one.
No. Yeah.
You do it. Can you put it on?
There.
That's it.
All done?
There we go.
We'll go to
There
ropes.
you go.
No ropes today.
Just ropes.
Andy,
No, come on.
Nowhere to go.
No, the ropes are not open today because it's windy. Thank you.
So in just 100 days of the vlog so far, you've seen Sproglet go from being completely unmanageable to having his medication up for a second time, and hopefully getting that bit closer to him being back at school. We've also seen YouTube in general for me go from being just a fun hobby that I did for my Football Manager stuff to something that's very much a part-time business at the moment, and it's going to be a full-time business very soon. Everything's changing. It's hard to believe looking back, and it's going to hit me even harder I think when I go back and do that review of the first 100 episodes and edit that together into some kind of video. But so much has changed since the 1st of January when we started doing this. It is mad. And the really mad thing is, the one thing that hasn't changed is the thing that we set out to achieve right at the start of episode 1. I don't think I've lost any weight. I haven't weighed myself for quite a long time. Health has very much gone on the back burner for a little while. It needs to come back as a theme again in season 2 of the vlog. But for now, the progress in those 2 areas has been so massive it does make up for any lack of progress in the other areas, as far as I'm concerned. It's been a good 100 days. If the next 100 days are as good, whoo, it's all going to be mad. And remember, over the course of the next 100 days, it is going to be documenting my last 100 days working for somebody else. Episode 200 of this vlog coincides with my last day as a teacher. So it's going to be very much that process of me winding down away from being at school and hopefully him going back to school, and then once those 2 things are both properly sorted, then we can worry a little bit more about the health stuff. But the bells are going off now, so as is normal with a trip to Boston, we need to go and watch him getting all excited about the bells. And pretty much 24 hours has passed since I was last in here. Left it like this. Hold on. Left it like this. Job now is to get this. It's the old tripod still. The job now is to get this room set up so that I can record a Football Manager video in here tomorrow, because I'll have run out of the ones that I've got stacked up. And I also have the new channel, the Lazy Students Guide, which ideally I would like the first video on that channel to be available on Friday when the next article for that website comes out. In order to be able to do that, I need to be able to stand against a green screen with lighting coming at me and have the big camera on a tripod, which we know from the start of this video this tripod can't do. So over here I have new green screen, and somewhere in here new tripod and new lighting. So fingers crossed it all gets set up and goes to plan. Right, if there's going to be a way that this can go wrong, it's going to be when I get this green screen out. It's 2 meters by 1 meter. So if I get it the wrong way up, is there 2 meters of space in here? How big is 2 meters? Probably to the ceiling. Probably enough to smash that. That's my big concern. And I don't know how I'm going to put it against the wall. I don't think I can drill into this wall. I've tried before. So I might need to get one of the brackets out, but let's have a go, shall we? Oh, it's wrapped up. Well, that's a little bit easier. I was expecting it to explode as soon as I took it out of that bag. It doesn't feel like it's going to explode. I just don't want to get it dirty. Is it double-sided? Don't explode. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, 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 that's a big green screen! Oh wow, that's too big. Is that too big? How big is it? That's huge. That takes up almost the entire garage. I don't even know where I can put that while I set up a bracket. I worried this might happen. Right, so it's got little things on top. I can hook it into something. I have a plan. New tripod. Told you there was a new tripod. Another green screen. That's probably going to be going in the giveaway box. So don't think I need this and this. This looks like a bag of poles if ever I saw one. Is it the right bag of poles? Or is this going to be the stands for the lamps? This feels like what I'm looking for. Is it going to be any bigger than the other one though? Because it's dragging on the floor, it needs to be higher. It's not high enough. And it's really heavy. It's bending the thing. Oh look, it's not high enough. I don't know how we get that any higher. Can I hang it off the ceiling? Right, current plan. Nails into this wood. Hooks round nails. Do away with the frame completely. Your thoughts? Do I own any nails? Right, there's some nails in place. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to hold it. This thing is really heavy. But I'm just wondering. Oh, well, it's not quite in the right place. I mean, that's got it off the floor. Doesn't feel very secure. It is high enough though. We need more nails. I mean, I reckon that's off the floor. That's better than this, I think. The question is, and let me know down in the comments, will it still be up the next time I come into the garage? Or will it have fallen over and smashed everything that I'm about to set up in front of it? It's part of the fun! Of course, what this means is that the giveaway set is getting better and better. I think I'm going to have to split it into different giveaways. There will be a giveaway starting tomorrow, if I remember to do the details of it. I'm thinking there might be the YouTube beginners set, which will include this frame because it's no use to me, the green screen that came with the new lighting, the nice little bag that it all goes in, plus the old capture card. There's a, I can't find it, there's a fairly decent HD webcam around somewhere as well, plus the little lamp thing that goes on top of the camera. I think all of that is a pretty decent bundle as a YouTube beginner set. We'll worry about the other bundles later on, but I think we'll do that one starting tomorrow. I just need to decide how we're going to do it and get it all together for a pretty photograph. New big boy tripod setup. I've moved the green screen down a bit as well to fit more lighting in. Haven't done the lighting yet. We have the big boy tripod though, and as you can see, when I address the tripod directly, the lighting on this is awful. It's actually level now, unlike at the start of the video. Big boy tripod, well played. Fancy new bulbs for the lamps with switches on the back and stuff. They only had one bulb. This has got 4 bulbs per lamp and there's 3 lamps rather than 2 lamps. That's got to be better light, surely. There's no instructions though, so it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Studio version 1 is just about there. It could still do with some kind of carpet to help with the sound echoey issue, which when I was editing yesterday I didn't really notice, but you might be hearing it now. It might come through on some Football Manager videos. There's still a few bits I'd like to add in as well. I've not set up the new lighting because I got really confused with it. So I've got the old lighting in here at the moment still. It's not quite as tidy as I'd like it to be, but I'm pretty impressed. Bearing in mind where this was 48 hours ago, I'm very, very happy with what we've got in here now. So let's do the grand reveal. Here we are, look at this. So, we'll start in the boring bit. Over here, this is all the stuff for the new lighting. So there's 12 bulbs, 3 different 3-way bulb jobbies, all these different coloured screens. There's 2 green screens, 3 black screens, 2 white screens, a light tent, loads of black paper up there. Don't even know where half of that stuff has come from. It's just sort of accumulated over the last 5 or 6 years. I've got the existing softbox lighting plus the ring light. I won't use a ring light very often. I've only got it on now just to show you that it exists. We've got the new massive green screen mounted up on the wall up there, and then my desk, which really does need a clean. You can tell it's not really had any attention during all this. So we've got the desk, still got the little camera and the little tripod on there at the moment, because to be honest they're the ones I use for Football Manager, and that's what I'm going to be doing in a minute. Got my Blue Yeti microphone on my Rode studio arm thing with the pop filter, a selection of mice, one for the MacBook, one for the PC. Over there, the biggest change, we have We need to turn this light off so you can see. We have the TV that used to be in the living room, 42-inch plasma, with a PS4 plugged in at the bottom, with an Elgato capture card, so that I can do proper console game capture. Plus, for when I do that, not yet set up but ready to roll, I have a new webcam ready to set up. We've got the big tripod, which will be used with this camera. There you go, in the mirrors. Big tripod, this camera. That's for when I'm standing in front of the green screen doing the tutorial-y stuff for the Lazy Students Guide, when that channel gets up and running, hopefully this week. And then this area is still very much a work in progress. We've got the air conditioning there, which might be handy in the summer. A whole load of bags of frames and tripods and all sorts of things which needs sorting out. The giveaway boxes underneath. There's a few bits there that Anna wants to sell based on what we found yesterday. This table, I'm not sure if this is going to stay in here or maybe go up into our bedroom. Anna quite fancies having it to keep her makeup on. I quite fancy keeping it in here as a separate little work area away from the performance zone, and then just junk on there that needs sorting out. The cable management is still shocking because it's me, but I am going to tape the cables into position using my trusty gaffer tape once I'm happy that everything's where it's supposed to be. When I was standing outside the stump earlier on this afternoon, we talked a little bit about how, with this being, we need to sort that out. We talked a little bit about how, with this being episode 100 of the vlog, lots of things were coming to an end and we were getting ready to move on to the next chapter of everything. I am so impressed that I've managed to get this set up ready for the launch of season 2 of the vlog tomorrow, hopefully the launch of the Lazy Students Guide channel later this week, hopefully for the launch of some console gaming on the gaming channel to complement the Football Manager stuff. I'm going to be returning to streaming soon. Everything is getting very exciting. It's very cool, and this will do as the first official studio before we eventually move out into another studio somewhere. So nothing else to say other than thanking you all massively for your support over the last 100 videos. I know at times this vlog has been a little bit rubbish. Hopefully that will happen less often going forward, but I also know at times it's been pretty great, and hopefully a sign of some of the cool stuff that will be to come. We're just going to keep on getting better. That's the plan. Exponential growth, both in terms of quality, audience size, subscribers, all that kind of stuff. I know I labour on about it a lot, but it is important for anyone who's maybe new to the channel or doesn't know how things work around here, or you've been missing for a little while. In 100 days time, this will be my job. That's why I've decided to start taking it seriously. That's why I've spent the last 2 days really sorting out the garage and turning it into the studio that I so desperately needed. That's why we've got all the new kit. And now we're drawing a line under all that. We don't need to talk about the new kit anymore. We don't need to talk about sorting the studio anymore, because that's all done. Now we move on and just prove that it was worth doing and use it to make some awesome content. And that's where you lot come in, with telling me the kind of content you would like me to create. So let me know down in the comments what sort of things you would like to see appearing on any of the channels going forward. Let's get a conversation going down there to celebrate the end of season 1 of the vlog. So nothing else to say other than thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, or you're looking forward to season 2 and all the exciting stuff that's going to come from there, please consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.